few more questions for you, man. Do you think NIL deals help or hurt the college sports landscape?
Um, I don't know. I have a little brother now, Jaden Canady. He was a freshman of the year in the American Conference at Tulane. He's a certified baller. His first play or second play in college, he got a pick on Spencer Rattler at Oklahoma. He played for Tulane, and he transferred to Ole Miss. And we talked about NIL from day one. So for certain guys, if the money stops you from being you and working hard, it's a negative. But like with Jaden, we talk about the money here is cool, but if you're getting $40,000, $50,000, for this season, that's nothing compared to the millions of dollars that you get in the NFL. So NIL is great. I love the kids can get some money and make some money off their name because when we was in school, you couldn't sell anything that had to do with you. So it's not a negative as long as you keep the main thing the main thing. I tell Jaden, go out there, make your money, but never forget that 50,000 is nothing compared to that, $5 million deal that this guy just signed in the NFL. And he might be a guy, he's a second, third, fourth year guy. He might have had 35 tackles last year and 2 picks and a PBU, but he's getting $5 million now. So as long as you keep the main thing, NIL can be a good thing, or is a good thing for majority of the cases.
So what are your thoughts on the transfer portal and how it's used now?
It's crazy because when I was in school, I thought about transferring, but you had to graduate to play right away. After the first year, I didn't play at FIU. They're bringing a new coaching staff, and I was like, man, maybe I should go to a smaller, FCS, HBCU, something like that, where I might have a better chance to play. So it's tough to say. Nowadays, but it gives kids a chance who can play to go somewhere else and play at a bigger stage without having to sit out a year. So that's another thing that's good and bad. Some of these kids, they go to this school, they go to Alabama and never play. Now they transfer out and they go to Indiana, don't play. Now it's like, all right, maybe it's not the school, maybe it is you. So, but for those kids who, like my little brother Jaden, he came out of school the COVID year. Jaden was 5'10", 155, He was tiny on paper, but you go see him play and he was a monster. 10 picks, 10 touchdowns his senior year over at Sandalwood. People thought he was too small. SEC schools thought he was too small. The Floridas, the other schools like that, Jaden's too small to play here. Well, now he's at Ole Miss. He went and played against Ole Miss his freshman year. He played against Oklahoma his freshman year. A bunch of guys who got drafted. Cincinnati the year that they went on those games. So it can be, it's good for the kids to know how to use it. For those kids who are going out there hopping in the portal because they're not playing or the guy beat him out or something like that, it's not the best thing because if you're getting beat out here, if you're at Alabama and you're getting beat out, don't go to another Georgia or Tennessee. Go drop down a level and see how you do there. Go to the FIUs, the FAUs, and compete and try to get a spot. And because anywhere you go, the NFL will find you. There's D2 guys that get drafted, D3 guys that go JUCO that get moved up and they get drafted. And it's just, if you can play football, somebody will find you.